Hey, seniors, how you doing today? It's Friday the 4th, and I just had to restart my recording. I was watching the Kansas City game, and they just scored a touchdown, so I had to restart this. But let's take a look at what we got going on today. Today, we are doing the third and final piece of our persuasive writing, and that is the counter argument. What do other people have to say about this issue? Now, this one is very similar to the constructor responses that we did for the problem and the solution, with just one minor little difference. We'll take a look at that. So what is the broad topic that you're addressing? Again, just a few words without an opinion. Copy that one from your previous ones, right? What is a different argument than yours? Now, this one is a little bit, I don't want you to think that you have to find the person that's the exact opposite of you, because that's not really what this is. This is somebody who just thinks about this a little bit differently, either the problem or the solution. Now, remember, the example I've been using is school start times and how school schedules just aren't, they're just too rigid, and they don't meet the needs of all of the families that come to this school. And so what are some of the other arguments out there that, like, no, schools have always been this way. It's not anything different. So families should just should just adapt to this. Maybe it's the problem isn't the school starting early, it's works, and work doesn't have enough flexibility in their schedules for parents and students. Maybe it is my solution was flexible schedules, and somebody's other solution might be, well, we just start later in the day. So whatever the competing viewpoint is, that's what we're kind of looking at here. And then in this third line, so again, it could be the problem or the solution. It doesn't have to be both. Okay, it doesn't have to be both, and it doesn't have to be completely opposite of you. What is the best evidence from your source? This is where you copy and paste a piece from your source that we can use to kind of illustrate that counter argument. Then the author and the title. Now, this last line, this is a little bit different, but this is going to be where we bring in our analysis piece. This is what we're going to use for the analysis. So when we get down here, we start the constructor response. Some people say, bam. Another author says, or another viewpoint is, or a different way of looking at it is, whatever, right? Another solution might be. So you start off with that, and you present it according to blank in the article, whatever, and then that quote, right? Put it in your own words so we understand what it is. Now, when we get to the analysis piece, so in the past, what we've said is, like, how does this prove your point, right? Well, this is where you explain why it's not the best. So you look right here. Why is it not the best? Why did you not buy into this? Why do you think it's not a good choice or good answer or good option, right? So again, for example, mine was school start times are too rigid. They don't fit with everybody's schedule. A competing argument, I might say, hey, let's have flexible schedules to solve the problem. A competing argument might be, we just start school later in the day and that'll solve it. So when I get to my analysis part and I'm showing why that's not the best option, then I might say something like, well, that will meet the needs of some people, but flexible schedules offer wide variety to more people, more choices to more people. A later start time just fixes it for some people. So this is where you explain why it's not a good option, why it's something different, and why you don't believe in it. Again, on the other two, when you did the analysis, that's kind of your own, like, here's how this proves the point. This one, we've already given you that option. You're just going to build in that kind of explaining why it's not a good choice. This is the last of the three pieces for our persuasive paper. Next week, we'll take these pieces, put them together. We'll do some editing and whatnot and get them going, look good. But please make sure you're reaching out. Please make sure that you are asking for help if you need it. And please make sure that you are staying up to speed with us, because you don't want to get left behind. This was a long week. There was a lot of work this week. You don't want to fall too far behind, because it will be difficult to keep catching up. And then once we finish the paper, we'll move on to the new stuff. So you want to make sure that you're staying up with us. Hey, good luck, everybody.